Let's get right into it. I took some serious heat yesterday when I stated that a new poll has Hillary Clinton dominating Bernie Sanders in Iowa after a brief period where the polls were within the margin of error. I will follow up about that, but first I want to talk about a new poll which has Hillary Clinton now taking the lead over Bernie Sanders in New Hampshire, widely considered to be the Bernie stronghold in the Democratic primary. In this new poll, we have Hillary Clinton at 48%, Bernie Sanders at 45%. This is a Monmouth University poll. The previous iteration of the same poll had Hillary Clinton down to Bernie Sanders 41 to 49. Interestingly enough, the same poll has Bernie Sanders with a higher favorability rating than Hillary Clinton, 86 to 79. But, and this is the question that has surfaced from our audience about the poll I mentioned in Iowa yesterday, and this is the question about the new Monmouth University poll. Is the poll sample correct? Let's read the fine print. The Monmouth University poll was sponsored and conducted by the Monmouth University Polling Institute from October 29th to November 1st, with a statewide random sample of 403 New Hampshire voters. How were the voters included or excluded from the poll? This is the key thing. It was a group drawn from a list of registered Democrats and independents who participated in a primary election in the past two election cycles or voted in both the 2012 and 2014 general elections and indicate that they will vote in the primary in New Hampshire in February of 2016. This does not include new voters. This does not include anyone who is 21 years of age or younger, because if you're 21 or younger, you could not possibly have voted in two primaries, nor in the last two presidential elections. That is just the reality. This includes, and actually it may be even more than that, because if it's two presidential elections, then we're actually talking all the way back to 2008, which means that if you're under 25, you were not even included in this poll. So that is a definite red flag. And it was a fair criticism I received that I did not mention the specific sample of yesterday's Iowa poll, because when you consider that the Iowa poll had some of the same issues with regard to landlines and what determines a likely voter, same issues there. However, let's not ignore that the same poll in New Hampshire with the same methodology last time had Bernie Sanders up 8 and now has Hillary Clinton up 3. So both polls may have had demographic issues and they may still be inaccurate, but the demographic issues were the same when Bernie was ahead and now that Hillary Clinton is ahead, albeit within the margin of error. So let's ask the real question here. With regard to the Democratic primary, can we trust any poll if it is going to overstate landline respondents and understate mobile phone respondents, if it is going to, by its very nature of determining who is a likely voter, exclude young voters who are much more likely to support Bernie Sanders than Hillary Clinton? If that is the case, maybe we just can't trust any of the Democratic primary polls at this point, at least at the state level, many of which seem to have this exact same issue. Let me know your thoughts.